Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and Narwhaler is at it again with the extinctions mods for Planet Zoo. I will say though, today we have one that doesn't look extinct, and that's actually what I'm really intrigued by some of these mods he have made. We had, I think, maybe a year and a half ago, where a lot of the modders did like dinosaur mods, and that's also perfectly fine. Oh, that's also perfectly fine. They can do that. But what I just find very interesting in this round is that it still look like animals. It's very clear that these prehistoric animals that he are working on at this time, you can see the gene pool is the same as a lot of animals we have today. Some of them they could be the forefather for, and some of them they would just have like combined forefathers, if you can get what I mean. Anyway, today we're looking at the Balearic Cave Goat. Yeah, one should think I rehearsed these names beforehand, and sometimes I do, but it doesn't help. Also called Myotragus. And again, it's an Narwhaler mod. It is a goat, and I'm not gonna stop too much at the picture because, as you can see, this is a. It doesn't seem too real, to be honest. I just needed a picture here, at least one picture. But again, when we look at prehistoric animals, you have some things that you could look at, such as bone and such. But when it comes to the animal itself, it can be really hard. Some animals you actually have find real preserved fossils where they have some kind of either fur or something stuck in it. But besides that, you have very limited things to work with. So it could be blue, it could be green. Some animals have these. I'm not sure what it's called in English. Have these things in the DNA that is the same as the plant used to turn green. Which mean, and they only active in sunlight, so or activates in sunlight, which means if you have a plant and you have it in a closet without sunlight, it will turn either white or yellow, but because you put it in the sun, it will turn green because of these. Some dinosaurs have them, so we have an idea that if they were out in the sun, they would have been green. But besides that, guesswork. Now, this is a goat-like animal, so a fair guess would be like it have goat colors. And I don't think that shocks anyone. This doesn't seem like a fur out there idea. I'm gonna jump into Supedia, and again, these are extinct in the wild, and it's around 4,500 years ago, which isn't that much actually when you compare it to a lot of other species he have been worked on lately. Which also probably is why it looks so extremely much like a animal we have today. Sorry, I can't take that seriously. It looks like the mixture of a bad guy in the face and just some kids drawing. Sorry. They are from Europe, the Balearic Islands, which would be Morocco and Minorca. Is that Mallorca and Minorca? I'm not sure. Sorry, not sure. They live in temperate and grassland biome, and one of them needs 360 square meters of land and nothing else. Live in places from -11 to 32 degrees Celsius. And you need a grade 2 fence above 1 meter. Group sizes up to 20. That's up to 3 males and 70 females. And I have multiple males in here, and they don't seem to fight, so I really appreciate that much. Male bachelor groups up to 8 and females up to 20. Male fight for right to mate. They are polygamous, matrilineal, mature. Male related to alpha becomes outsiders. They are confident around humans and guests should not enter their habitat. These are not petting zoo goats. Both males and females grow to about, I hate math, 50 centimeters, which is half a meter, which would be about 1.6 and a half feet. And live for around 20 years. Males weigh around 30 kilos, being around 60 to 65 pounds, and the females around 23 kilos, being around 50 to 53 pounds. Did I say 50 or 65 up here? It should be 65. Reach sexual maturity at the age of 2 and can reproduce till they die. They will give between one and one offspring a year and be pregnant for 6 months. They should be easy to get to reproduce in captivity. For enrichment, I believe it's the standard goat enrichment. We have the grab ball, rubbing puller, both scratching trees, and the hoops and marker. I wish we have the jumping thingy, the big jumping stone mountain thingy, because it's just never used. And it's kind of difficult to implement in a really nice way to a habitat, I believe. But when you do, it looks so good. And they jumpy, and I want it. Sorry, my personal feelings here. They have the grassing ball feeder, small barrel feeder, melon feeder, and a hanging grass feeder and scarecrow feeder. Do not have any interspecies enrichment. These are not very big goats, first of all. This is the large of these water things, but still, as you can see, they are, yeah, very, very small. Maybe I can pull it up here so you can just see it compared to the flowers over here. You see, not that big. Like the knees is the height of the flowers, it seems. They come in a few colors. I'm not sure if they are named. Yeah, we have gray brown coat. And I think that's the basic color most of them have. But I saw one. Oh, we have light brown coat here. Light brown coat there. And then dark brown coat. This is beautiful. Sorry, mister, I'm gonna wake you up. Beautiful coloration. They also all have this light coloration here, and I'm not sure, again, maybe Narwhaler have some specific research on this that I don't have, but again, all of these things, I can tell you what I think. I cannot tell you if it's right or wrong. But I really dig this lighter line down here and then the ombre downwards. It makes it look very unique, and it's also kind of makes it look a little old with the gray eyebrows. Again, the eyes are very, very goofy looking, and it just feels off. Again, that face looks a little like Batman character and kids roaring. You can see the muscles on it, and then it have a little round belly. I really, really appreciate the not lighting effect, because it's not light in here. Glitching. Keep in mind that may be my computer, so I may not have it on yours. But the way the fur changed the color here, it looks so good and so natural. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna check the Narwhaler. That line. I don't want it. But again, the fur up here. I would just like those fur. Like, could you imagine the way the lighter hair strands kind of goes over the dark hair strands here, so you don't get a line? Just do that down here. You can do it. I can see you are able to do it, so just do it. Do it. Yeah. Sorry, the eyes are just confusing to me. But a lot of goats have these weird eyes. They have this weird, really, really big undermouth teeth. Like, it's the front teeth, but they come from the lower part of the mouth. And it just gives it this very, very unique look to it. And it looks like it's unable to close the mouth. But I'm pretty sure that is something you would be able to see on a skeleton, so I assume that is right. I don't see any difference between males and females, but again, all of them look fairly well done. We just need to take a look at the little baby. I think the babies have a good size compared to the adults. Again, in general, I would like them to be smaller, but you like to be able to spot them when you play the game. So you don't want them to be way too small. So it's kind of a balancing thing. The babies looks even more goofy than the adult, and I do appreciate the eyebrows. Here it looks like it's not one line, but it's two. We have the one to the eye, and we have the one above the eye. Then we also have some lighter markings here. I love baby horns. Thank you so much for giving me that. And again, the fur. The fur is more fluffy, so we have a little bit of the fluffiness issue going on, but it's not bad. Again, the ombre effect and the fur, it's beautifully done. The line. Sorry, it just looks too good. Oh my god. Narwhaler, if you ever gonna design a cartoon character, please let me know, because I just want to see you design a cartoon character. Preferably in 2D, honestly. Because this is just but again, they could look this funky. They certainly could. This is one of the lighter colorations, as you can see. This is also very, very beautiful. And they just work really, really nicely. Also, it's kind of steep here, but when they go like up and down, it looks good still. And some animals and plants who just doesn't look good when they go on steep angles. And these actually do both upwards and downwards. So yeah. Anyway, overall a very beautiful mod. Again, it is extinct, so if you only want animals that's actually alive, have a realistic zoo, this is not the one for you. But if you tempted like me to at some point make a extinct zoo, this is certainly a possibility. So I leave it there. The option is there for you. And Narwhaler is certainly working on making me make a extinct zoo. And okay, that looked a little weird, but that was because of the rock. So yeah. As always, guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.